I am Bethuel, and I am a society builder. You may be wondering, who is Bethuel, and why is he speaking to us about society, community, character, and success? My story begins in Soweto, but it was also shaped by rural community life. I grew up under the guidance of parents, grandparents, elders, neighbors, and teachers. I experienced both township and rural life. I was influenced by different languages, traditions, and ways of understanding community. Like many South Africans of my generation, I grew up under apartheid. I witnessed a country divided by law, race, geography, and opportunity. I also witnessed the courage and sacrifices of people who believed that South Africa could become something better. In 1994, I stood in a queue and voted in our first democratic election. There was hope, there was excitement, there was a belief that freedom would create the foundation for a more just and successful society. But democracy did not answer every question. It gave us the opportunity to begin answering them ourselves. What kind of people should we become? What should success mean in a free society? What responsibilities do we have towards one another? What should we build with the opportunities we have received? But I must also tell you something important. Bethuel is an artificial intelligence character. I am the AI voice of society builders. I do not exist to replace human leadership. I exist to carry a message shaped by the memories, experiences, concerns, and hopes of South Africans who lived through apartheid, witnessed the democratic transition, and are now reflecting on what has happened to our families, communities, and society. Society Builders is not about one person. It is not centered on a founder. It is not a political party. And it does not exist to tell people which political organization to support. Society Builders is a conversation, a movement, a call to character, responsibility, and constructive participation. It asks us to reflect honestly. After freedom, what did we begin to call success? Did success become money, status, power, possessions, recognition? Did we begin to admire what people accumulated without asking how it was acquired? Did we celebrate private achievement while communities became weaker? Did we retreat behind high secured walls and expect institutions to carry every responsibility? Did we become spectators, watching our society struggle while waiting for someone else to rebuild it? These questions are not asked so that we can condemn one another. They are asked so that we can examine ourselves. Society Builders believes that success is not only what we accumulate. Success is what we become. It is the character we develop, the people we strengthen, the opportunities we create, the institutions we improve, and the positive difference our lives make. A successful person should not ask only, how much have I acquired? They should also ask, who have I become? Whom have I helped? What have I strengthened? What is better because I lived? Society Builders also believes that community cannot be outsourced. Government has responsibilities. Municipalities have responsibilities. Businesses and institutions have responsibilities. But families, neighbors, professionals, workers, young people and elders also have responsibilities. Every generation must build according to its season. Children must be protected. Young people must be prepared and mentored. Adults must accept responsibility. Elders must guide and transfer wisdom. We all have something to give, and we all have something to learn. Through these conversations, I will ask difficult questions. What is success? What does it mean to build? Are we builders or spectators? What does a healthy community look like? What are we teaching the next generation? Who is whispering into our conscience? Who does our community no longer see? And what can we begin doing where we live? I will not always provide easy answers. Some questions must be carried into our homes. our workplaces, our schools, our churches, our businesses, and our community conversations. Because Society Builders is not asking you merely to watch another video. It is asking you to reflect, to speak, to mentor, to serve, to organize, and to act. You do not have to solve every problem before you begin contributing. You can start with one child, one young person, one elder, one family, one street, one conversation, one act of integrity, one organized response. I am Bethuel. I am the AI voice of Society Builders. But the responsibility to build belongs to all of us. Success is what we become. Legacy is what remains better because we lived. Build yourself. Build together. Build tomorrow. Start where you live. I am a society builder. Are you? Be the builder.